Alrighty, folks, here we go. Grab your drink, grab your popcorn, settle in, because you know what? The Wanderer is live, baby. Here we go. Good evening, one and all. How are we all, folks? How you going? Happy Friday. Happy Friday night. Cheers, everybody. On the Canadian clubs tonight, which is good. It's always very good. Brad, how's it? Howdy, mate. How are you? Hope you had a great week, mate. And let me just take that out of my ear. I don't need that in my ear. How are we? Graham Whittaker's in. Landy Smurf. Howdy, folks. Hope you're all well. Friday night. I don't even know who's playing the footy. I know the Dolphins are on tomorrow at Suncorp, but I won't be there. I won't be working the Dolphins game. But Finn's up. I don't know. Where's my Finn gone? Where's my Finn? Here it is. Hey, Finn's up, folks. I don't even know. Are they playing the Broncos? I don't even know who they're playing, to be honest. Anthony Wicks, howdy, mate. Pete McMurtry, mate. Good to hear from you, mate. I don't think you were you on the other night, Pete? I didn't see you in the chat. I don't recall it, mate. Anyway, hope you're well. Everybody's saying that, everyone. Anthony, mate, good to see you. And Pete there. Graham with the 2 thumbs up. Whereabouts are you now, mate? I know you're one of the early birds. I'm calling some of you folks the early birds. You're getting to camp early. But it's good to see. It's good to see. You'll absolutely love Gumbara, everybody. And, anyone who's going in early will have a great time. Jenny Cameron's in. Landy's saying good day, everyone. And the Olivers are in. Howdy, Olivers. Hope you're well. Hope you had a good week. And ready for the weekend. Crikey, the weather looks good. I tell you, my goodness, the weather looks absolutely phenomenal. No camping for the Wanderer. No camping for the Wanderer. It's all camp out. It's all camp out, folks. So it's getting everything ready for you lot when you roll on through. G'day, saying good day to Jenny there. What's that? Yeah, I was here lurking. Good stuff, Pete. Good stuff, mate. Pete McMurtry, your whips are right there. You can just see them in the shot. The little white bag in the corner, folks. Some of the prizes that'll be out there donated from Pete there. Some fantastic whips. Some of you have seen me have a go at cracking them here on the live stream. We won't do it again tonight, but they're all loaded up. I've got a big pile of stuff out there for another run out to Gumbara to get ready for everybody to come on in. Brad House saying good day to Landy. And Jennifer G's in. Hello. An unscheduled one, folks. Obviously, I haven't promoted this one. I look like a mess. Been out all day. Geez, it was a tough day on the roads in Brisbane. Who we got here? Ray Newman. Howdy, mate. Good to see you in here. So a little bit off the cuff, but that's all right. And I messaged the other guys. Lukey Alexander, howdy, mate. I messaged the other guys, Rob and Steve, but I think they're all busy tonight. I think there's a lot going on with those guys as well. They're all out and about doing stuff, and good on them. So they might jump into the chat. I did message them to see if they wanted to come on, but they've got lives too. So they may come on, they may not. We'll see. But if they jump on, we'll get them in if they want to join in. Taking the kids parasailing. Oh my goodness, where are you doing that? Is that down near SeaWorld? I think it is. I think they do that on the Spit, the Broadwater there. That's exciting. Parasailing. Never done that one. Very, very cool. Do you have that stuff in your hair? We went through a few options the other night, didn't we? With what to put in my hair. We'll have a bit of fun with it, folks. That's what it's all about. I tell you, I like it. I've grown accustomed to it. I'm digging it's a very, very 90s, isn't it? It's a very 90s romance movie. Notting Hill. Bit of Notting Hill action going on there. Freddie Boots is in. Freddie Boots is already out there at Alra. Great photos. I quickly saw him. My Facebook freaked out before. I don't know what happened, but your photos popped up and I can't find him again. Anyway, there's a huge mural out there at Alra on the Railway Hotel, folks, of an Olympian who's from Alra. Alra has quite the extensive history of sporting folk. Wayne Bennett being one of them. Wayne Bennett is from Alra, and Laura Geitz, I believe, is from Alra. And now they've got an Olympian out there. So he's off in Paris at the moment. I think it's discus or shot put or one of them. I can't remember now. But good to see you in here, Freddie Boots. I made this one, but I have to work tomorrow early, so I won't stay long. No worries, Luke. This is also just a big reminder for everyone who hasn't booked the catering. Get your catering order in. This is the list of people. Make sure I don't bump the mouse too hard and end the stream. This is the list, folks. Have a go at it. We have got 3 pages of people coming to this and have ordered the, what do you call it? The feast. So absolutely fantastic. We've got final numbers in. We are booked out. Goombarra Valley Campground is officially booked out. Now, you may recall, about 8 months ago, I said this. I said that we're booked out. And I was wrong. However, this time, about 3 o'clock this afternoon, I got the message from Teresa. She's put something up on the Facebook page. We are booked out, folks. All the sites are gone, and just under 200 of us are going to roll in for 4 days or 3 days or whatever you want to call it of a hootin' good time. In surfers on the weekend. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, fantastic. Parasailing through there. Be perfect weather. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Graham's there. There you go. We were in Allora today, Butcher and Cafe. Which cafe did you go to, mate? It was at Amy's. And I hope you got to meet Aaron the butcher. He's in and out of that place like a yo-yo. He's a very busy man, the guy who runs the butcher in there. But great stuff, Graham. Very, very cool. Just wear a wig. Wow. Well, I've got the beanie. Look at that. Make sure you get yourself some Goombarra Valley Campground merch. There's a plug. And all different coloured beanies. These are fantastic. So I got 2. I got the blue one and hang on, go the other way. Got the blue one and this orangey one. And that hair, well, the hair makes you look rugged, not bugged. I like that. I'll run with that, Jennifer, I'll tell you. Oh, goodness me, that's funny. Far out. My name is on the list, isn't that, Rob? Yeah, so if anyone here isn't sure if they're on the list, we're gonna do a bit of a shout-out, a bit of a call-out, whatever. Let me have a quick look, Graham. I'm certain yours is. Some people I've remembered typing it in, others I haven't. And I've organised it by date of payment, not alphabetical order. So give me a second. Graham, we're looking for. I'm certain you're on here, mate. And look, if we find someone who's not, yeah, Graham, there you are. You paid on the 5th of the 7th, mate, for 2 people. So you're in. You're all sorted. If we find, say you put your hand up and you find that you're not in there, send me an email or a message on Facebook and we'll follow it up. Susie's in. Oh, I caught a live one. Absolutely, Susie. Good to see you in here. We're rocking the Goombarra Valley Campground beanie tonight. And it's not that cold tonight, though. It's quite good. You here at the showgrounds, Graham? Yeah, so Freddie Boots is at the showgrounds up that way, and hopefully catch up with him over the weekend or on Monday. I'm actually heading back out to the campground. There's so much to do, folks. There is heaps and heaps of things to do, but to get it all ready for when we all roll in, make sure it's all ready to rock and roll when you guys rock up. What else we got here? Philip, afternoon all. Howdy, Philip. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Thank God it's Friday, says Craig from out there touring. Amen to that, mate. Amen to that. She's been a big week for me too. Greggy Campbell's in. Howdy, mate. Good to see you. Let me catch up here a little bit. The cafe did the clip on. Yeah, there was 2. So you got Amy's and then you've got Katie's cocktail. Amy's is fantastic. What'd you get to eat? What'd you get to eat there, Graham? Well, they're both fantastic, but you know what I'm saying. What'd you get to eat? I am eating Chinese on a work break. Oh, yum. I've got no food in this house. It is a disaster here. I've been out all day and haven't organised anything. But anyway, that's my problem. He's at Clifton, Allora next Wednesday. Excellent, Graham. We'll see you out there, mate. Like I said, lots of running around going on in the lead up to the event. The final 2 weeks, lots of drop-offs and deliveries and things. We're making it all happen for you folks out there. Uber Eats, Rob. Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be some dodgy thing on Uber Eats, I reckon, which is a bit of a shame, but that's right. Yeah, so we are officially, guys, sold out, booked out, full, no vacancies. How good is that? Well done, everybody. Thank you so much. It's a very exciting moment for all of us. Rob was very excited. I haven't spoken to Steve today. Like I said, they're all out and about. But when he gets the news, if he doesn't know it already, he'll be chuffed as well. We're so excited to have all you folks coming in and rocking on. Lukey Reed is my name on the list. Stand by, Luke. I'm pretty sure it was his, mate. Lukey Reed, yes, you are. Lukey Reed for 1 on the 29th of the 5th, 2024, mate. You paid yours. You were the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th person. 6th person to put your order in, mate. So thank you very much. You've been on the list for a while. But like I said, it's always nice to confirm and make sure you guys are on there. You can know you're rolling in, knowing you're all ticked off on our list back here. So there'll be wristbands for those of you who are on this list, and the kids that you may or may not have. But if you're not on this list, folks, unfortunately, no wristband. No wristband means no catering, unfortunately. So, which is fine. A lot of people have dietaries and stuff like that. We weren't going to go down the road too hardcore with dietaries. It just gets way too hard to work out all of that sort of stuff. So, unfortunately, particular dietaries we haven't really catered for. You've seen the menu. If you're going to be fine to eat it all, then get in there and have a red hot go. But Lukey Reed, mate, you are definitely on the list. Graham Whitaker, iced coffee from the cafe, but a rissoles. The butcher. I don't know if I put this in the video that I did on the butcher. He does like frozen packs and stuff. And I took one home last week when I was out there again, and mate, it was beautiful. I think it was a carbonara one. Oh my God, it was good. Rissoles and veg. Geez, I love a good rissole, mate. Susie, I've already donated my time to helping Rob by watching him work and supervise. Very good, Susie, and I need it. I need all the supervision I can get. Absolutely. Handcrafted by Terry G's rolled in. How are you, mate? Hi, everyone from Eads. I never know how to say that place. Eadsvold. Last night, tonight. Very good, mate. Very good. Hope you're well. Hope you're cruising down, and you got a bit of a trip coming down, I see, which is very, very cool. What else we got going here? Don't forget to fill out the volunteer form. Absolutely, Brad. So we've got the volunteer form on the website. Go to the helpers thing on the website. Chuck your name in, a few details. Things like if you've got a tow ball, if you're willing to help out in the kitchen, if you want to do something to, I don't know, organise help with the kids' pizzas, stuff like that. Whatever you think you might want to help out with, or you just want to put up and say general hand and whatever. That'll be awesome as well. So we have a live list that updates as you drop them in. I saw a few more come in after the other night's live stream, which is fantastic. And over the weekend now, we'll be putting it together and reaching out. And so you may get a message or an email from us. And we'll go from there. Thanks, says Lukey Rude. Yeah, mate, you are certainly in. Certainly in. Graham Whitaker. The bride having trouble paying for some reason. Yeah, so when I made the account, right, I obviously I don't do this do this for a living, clearly. The account I made wasn't like a normal transaction account, right? Because I didn't want to have to worry about the card and all that kind of carry on, right? So we've got separate accounts for all different things, so we can do a full money trace, we can do full transparency to you guys, all that sort of stuff. But obviously the account I made is a bit stupid, and it doesn't take those immediate OSCO payments that a lot of you have. So when you do the account, it has, paying with OSCO or whatever the hell that means, and you hit it, sometimes it bounces back because the actual account that I made at the time doesn't, and I didn't know this, doesn't do the OSCO thing. So what's happening is it's either bouncing back at you, or it takes about a business day for it to appear. So it'll appear the next morning. So those of you who have paid today was the cutoff, right? If you're in the chat or you're watching this later, put in the comments below or put in a comment now that you paid today. I will write down your name and I'll check it as soon as it clears tomorrow morning. But today is the last day, folks. If you haven't paid, no wristband, no catering, unfortunately. And we are going to be pretty strict on that, guys, unfortunately. So just for the fact that we need to get the numbers right to make sure we've got enough food for everybody. If we start handing out extra tickets and whatever, all of a sudden the food will just dwindle away and someone who's paid their money won't, if they're coming late or whatever, won't get their food. So sorry about being very, very forward and dramatic about it all, but that's kind of how it is. Anyway, moving right along. So that's a sold-out campground. What an amazing achievement by you all. Thank you so much. I was talking to Life Flight today, and they're very excited at the fact that it's now sold out, obviously, and they'll be rolling in on the Sunday. Remember, folks, on the Sunday, if you're checking out, you don't have to leave at 10 a.m. or 11 a.m., I think, whatever the rules is out there at Gumbara. I can't remember off the top of my head. But, excuse me, you can stay. So we're going to let you carry on, not an extra night. If you want to stay an extra night, you will have to pay another campground fee. Excuse me. Oh, my goodness. The Canadian club's making me all burpy. But you can stay till about midday, just after midday, and the presentation for the two charities will happen. And we would love as many people as we can to be there for the presentation. Greggy Candle, Greggy Candle, Greg Campbell, Landy. Looking forward to catching up. I can't wait to catch up with Landy. Landy's quite the lad, and he's going to be a lot of fun too, I reckon. Some of his clips that he's put out in the past have been bloody good. So, yeah, he's going to be fun to have around the campfire. Susie, did Grant inquire on us if the payment went through? It did. You might have to retype that. Did Grant inquire on us if the payment went through? Oh, Grant, yes. And stand by. I will double confirm, but I already replied. Where is it? I know it's here because I wrote to you before. Like I said, it's an order of payment date, not alphabetical order. But yes, you are here because I replied before. You are there somewhere. Where are you? Yes, there you are. 14th of the 6th. 14th of the 6th, you guys paid. There it is. Very good. Greggy Campbell, definitely. I'll have a bit more time at this event, so that'll be great for catching up. Yeah, guys, it's all about just catching up, getting together, having a good time, having a laugh, having a bit of a cheer with each other. And yeah, we've got some formalities on and we've got, things happening here and there, but nothing is a you must be at this type thing. It's all about just hanging out and going camping. Going camping, folks. That's what it's all about. And there's just stuff happening around the campground, essentially, is how you need to think of it, because it's just a bunch of lunatics like us getting together and having a good time. Mark Lavelle, here, I couldn't agree with this anymore. Happy Friday, Groovers. If there's any footy on, by the way, let me know, because I don't even know who's playing tonight. It's all about the Olympics at the moment. I'm already Olympicked out. I was meant to actually be working at the Olympics, folks. I was asked to go over. Obviously, I did the Caribbean. And after the Caribbean, they said, hey, Rob, can you come and work the Olympics for us? And I couldn't. One of the reasons being the camp-out event. So I wasn't going to miss this for the world or the Olympics, so to speak. I just got a text message here. Let me just see who this is. Yeah, there it is. Greggy Campbell. Thanks, mate. Yeah, I just have seen it there. We've got you. We've got you, mate. You guys are in. Happy Friday, Groovers. Absolutely. And g'day, boys. How good. I'll be taking some Guinness and Tui's Old for a few lads if they want to join for a chinwag. I don't mind the Guinness. I tried Guinness for the first time in Scotland or Ireland. One of the two. Yeah, bloody beautiful. Ed's four-wheel drive haircut. Get a haircut, says Ed. Ed, how about you get out of the bog? I love this photo. I really do. There's a live shot. Ed's convoy to camp. He's a bit stuck at the moment. If anyone can lend a hand with a snatch strap, that'd be great. That'd be good. Oh, I just noticed my on-air sign's not turned on. Oh, holy dilly. Look at that. Attention to detail, Rob. Where is it? Susie, yeah, awesome. Yeah, absolutely. You're all good. Sue is drinking by the spelling going on there. Now, speaking of drinking, folks, Airlie Beach Hotel have been fantastic. The Railway Hotel has been fantastic. The Railway Hotel helping us out with a cold room. They've thrown $1,000 in the kitty already. And then they sort of said, would you like to help out? Would you like us to help out with some booze as well? And I said, sure, we'll get back to you. Then the Airlie Beach Hotel came in and absolutely blew us away. Thanks to Buck and Gidge. Well done. Buck, I believe, is out doing some charity work tonight, so he won't be on. So he, like the man himself, always working for others. How good. Warriors 14, Tigers 0. Go the Warriors. Go the Warriors. Soft spot for the Warriors. Geez, they've got to win a premiership soon, I tell you. They've got to win a premiership soon. Right. Where am I here? Graham. I just remembered, if anyone's coming up towing a van, there's a stretch of road between Gundi and Inglewood that is worth slowing down for. Think Mount Isa. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Gundi to Inglewood is hopeless. Yeah, there is a part there where I went through there on the way back from Adelaide when I was driving the truck. I came back up that way, And geez, it was rough, mate. And to hear that it's still crap is crap. But and also Cunningham's Gap at the moment, folks. If you're heading over, I said this the other night on the live stream. Forget it. Forget it. Well, don't forget it. Go that way. But there is delays going up and over the Cunningham's Gap. They're putting mesh over the rocks, which is just creating a one-lane road over Cunningham's Gap. So you've got to stop and wait and all that sort of stuff. And Cunningham's Gap, you don't realize how busy that is until you stop and block and just have one lane of traffic. My goodness. Righto, where are we? What's this? Luke Alexander, I'm so doomed. Yeah, so now, sorry, yes, the alcohol. Now, Ross Hay, a lot of you guys and girls probably don't know that name, but he's a member of our fantastic community, one of us, and he's got in touch, and he's worked for this company. I'll show you all in a second, for a long, long time, 13 years, I believe. Ross will be at the camp. I don't know if he'll be on tonight. If you're in the chat, mate, say g'day. Out of the blue, out of nowhere, Ross has come up and he's gone, right, Rob, we've got more wine coming. So, ladies, I know there's been a lot of talk about the beer, but we have even more wine coming. It's a shame. It's a shame that the other two lads aren't on at the moment, but because they know about this as well, obviously. It would have been great to celebrate it. But let me share the page. Present, share screen. This one here. Right, let me work this out. So he's worked for this company for a heck of a long time, and we basically said, "Oh, look, is there any way we can help out?" And his bosses came back and said, "Oh, yeah, how about a couple of cases of wine?" So, the beer, what's this? The beer wine drinkers will be having their back teeth float. Absolutely, Susie. It is. We are very much comfortable with the amount of alcohol coming. So hang on. Your on-air sign in the background is on. I know it's driving me mad too, Luke. Hang on, mate. There we go. Thank you, Luke. I mentioned it before, but yeah, no, it was driving me mad too. It's the 1%ers, mate. It's the 1%ers that add up. So, Ross, hey, thank you so much. If you're watching this back at another point in time, thank you. We can't thank you enough. The delivery has already been made. The wine is already at Gumbara Valley Campground. Teresa's got it locked up, safe and sound, and in her fridge in her house. No, just kidding. Just kidding. It is locked up, safe and sound. But check these guys out. This is where he works, right? So let me just make sure this is working. You can't get these. I don't know the exact wines that he's got, but he was telling me that you can't buy a lot of these wines in store, which is pretty exciting. So usually you can get everything at Dan's. That's better. I agree, Luke. Yeah. The feng shui, the OCD is back to good again. Right. So here it is. How do I do this again? He works for a company called Get Wines Direct. Now, all online, which is absolutely fantastic. I'm just going to have to jump over the page for a second, guys. So I'm just going to miss the chat here for a little bit while I talk about this. Get Wines Direct. Now, it's an online wine purchasing company and based in Australia. And you can get all these wines at those really good deals. And you sort of I don't know whether it's you sign up and you get a box every month. I'm not 100% sure, but some of the prices on here are absolutely fantastic. Don't pay $551 for, I don't even know what wine that is. Gotham Langhorne Creek. Now, ladies out there, you'll know a heck of a lot more than me about these wines. I don't know. Chain of Ponds Pinot Bloc South Australia Brut Cuvée NV. Yep. $239. Holy moly. Oh, no, sorry. Don't pay 20, pay 10. Here we go. Now I'm reading it properly. Caparossa Coonawarra Reserve Cabernet Sauvignon. And it's endless. I love these big boxes. So we're getting a couple of these boxes. I don't know which one, unfortunately. I won't know until I get out there. I'll be out there shortly in the next couple of days. And, yeah. What have we got going here? Rochi's in. Your new name now. Goodness me, what's going on, Susie? Oh, dear. I wouldn't miss it. It's about the people. Can't wait to catch up with you all at the event. Absolutely, Phil, and looking forward to seeing you again. I haven't seen Phil in bloody ages. So it'd be good to catch up with Phil and everybody. Yeah, man, looking forward to seeing you. Good on you. Get Wines Direct. You are legends too. Absolutely. How good is it? And Ross will be there, so he'll be able to tell you more about the company, obviously. But how good? I'm getting thirsty just looking at all that. So, couple of cases coming in. I'm not sure which wines they are, folks. Here we go. What have we got going on here? Santa's back. But yeah, ladies, you will know a lot more about these brands of wine than I will. And so get onto them. Get Wines Direct. A late contributor. How amazing. So good. Just thought we've got everything wrapped up and everything's ready to rock and roll. More are coming in. So it's just so fantastic. Thank you to Ross. If you're not on at the moment, hopefully you watch this back, mate. Thank you so much. What a fantastic effort. Good stuff. And yeah, so guys, if you're not sure about your payment for the catering, get in the chat, leave a comment, let me know. Grant is picking on me about spelling his name. Yeah, well, you want some of those wines. Have you got the Get Wines Direct subscription there, Susie? Wish I booked a trip. Mr. RPE. Hello, mate. I wish I booked a trip to the event. Yeah, unfortunately, we'll do a wait list. We called it full and booked out way too early. We thought we had. And turns out we didn't. I got it all wrong. So we are doing a wait list now. So it's only 2 weeks out. There's probably the chance of a cancellation is probably very, very slim. Let's be honest. 2 weeks out, but you can give Teresa a call and see if you can get on a wait list there. Mr. RPE, welcome in. Phil, thanks, Wine Direct. Absolutely, mate. How good. So that'll be added to the tally of the ridiculous amount that's coming already. So how many people have sites booked but haven't paid for the food yet? Luke, that's a little bit tricky. So we're booked out and there's just under 200 people coming. And the total amount, apart from stuff, if someone's putting a deposit in right now, I won't see it, but go ahead and do it, folks. Right now we're sitting at about 135 for the catering. So I know, because I've spoken to a few people, of about 12 people who can't get the catering due to dietaries. So there's going to be a few out there, and we totally get that. So we tried to go for a bit of a safe option with the catering and the offerings to cater for as many people as we can with dietaries and that. So there's always going to be a shortfall or whatever because of dietaries. And like I said, I know of like 10 to 12 people. Excuse me, that's making me really burpy tonight. Who can't get the catering, and that's totally fine. So Wine Direct, clap, absolutely. So good, Graham. Check them out. Wine Direct, how good. Like, I didn't know about them until Ross called me. Like a lot of stuff. A lot of the people in this community, some of the jobs you guys have are fantastic. Don't ever sell yourselves short, that's for sure. Hang on, let's see. Okay, white wine. Let's have a quick look here. White wine. I'm going to go, I don't mind a good Moscato. Big sweet wine. What have we got here? Wine Mency. I've never heard of any of these. La Katrina. The most I know about wine, this will show my lack of knowledge. Brown Brothers. I don't mind the old Brown Brothers. They go all right. And what is it? Wolf Blast. There's some Wolf Blast you can get. See, I'm hopeless. I don't know. The Chook Pen is open. Emergency. Grant, what is going on? Who's drinking now? Who's in? Jack. I can see Jack. Everyone's saying hi to Jack. Here he is. G'day, Jack Turtle. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Another early bird is Jack Turtle. So good on you, mate. And can't wait to see you and the missus again. Can't wait to catch up, says Landy to Phil. It's going to be a good one. Does that 135 include kids? Negative, Luke. Negative. So that is just adult bookings. Adult bookings for the 135, plus kids on top of that. Teresa did tell me how many kids are coming. Your kids won't be alone. Luke, there will be other kids to play with. I can't remember exactly how many she said. There's a lot going on in this head right now to make sure we're up and running for the event. So I can't remember the exact numbers, but there's a bunch of kids coming as well. keep your eyes open. There's 2 more supporter videos coming, folks, and the kids are going to want to watch both of them as well as the adults. That's all I'm going to say. Ed, Jack Turtle, how you going? Good to see you on. Yeah, absolutely. Big fan of Jack and his missus. They're great people, absolutely great people. What is Roachy saying? Howdy, Roachy. Good to hear from you, mate. Hey, Landis McSmurfist. Are we all on the beers? I love it. I love it. What is everybody up to this weekend? Are we all getting ready? Are we all packing the cars? Are we on the road already? I know a few of you are already on the road. Freddie and Graham and Terry's on the road already. Yeah, I hope you all have a safe trip up. Again, Cunningham's Gap. I don't mind the Moscato, says Susie. Cunningham's Gap for roadworks is a bit of a nightmare right now. So just take your time. Come on in. There is plenty of time, guys. And like I said, those of you coming in on the Thursday, it's still a 1 p.m. check-in because we don't, I was going to say own the campsite, but that's the wrong word. We don't have full use of the campsite till Friday, right? So bear in mind that there is going to be public in there leading up right up until the Friday, essentially. So all standard camp rules apply, whilst we don't, have takeover of the campsite, if that makes sense. So please be respectful of that. You're all amazing people, so I'm not worried about that at all. Oh, Jenny, I love the little turtle. That's cool. I like that. G'day, Jack. How you faring, mate? From Graham. Yeah, so guys, just Grant, who's on the piss now? Just respect the camp rules if you're coming in early, if you're an early bird. I'm not saying anything you don't already know, so, Wild 4x4. Hi, Rob. Murray here. Looking forward to the event. Murray, mate, I can't wait to see you again. We've got your prize. Thank you for sending that through, and I'll be taking out to the campground over the weekend and stuff, and we've got a whole store happening out there with everything going in, getting ready for when we get out there to set everything up. So you're part of the next run out to the campground, mate. So Wild 4x4. Murray was at Bucks one as well, and what a legend. He ended up on his jet ski out in Harvey Bay there, and whales and things were coming up to him. He had a great time. So Murray's helped us out with some prize giveaways, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. What's his name? Rob from Australian Camping and Four-Wheel Drive. He won Murray's prize last year. Last year? Is it last year or 2 years since Bucks? Jeez, it feels like a lifetime ago. Roach is in, just finished work. I identify as being under 12. Unfortunately, you don't look under 12, Ed. I mean that the nicest way possible. Just put him in the chicken coop. Yeah, absolutely. We can roll around there. That'd be good fun, actually. Saw Adventures is here. I can't see the picture, but I can see the comments. Out camping. Yeah, there you go. Feel free to jump in. Send me a message, mate, if you want to jump in. But obviously, maybe you've got some limited internet out where you are, mate. So totally understand. If you can, send us a text if you think your internet's strong enough to jump on in. So they're out camping. Saw Adventures, and one last camp before the camp out, I suppose. And good to see you, mate. I hope you had a good day. And Harry is going well. And looks great. Good video you put up today, mate. Well done. Everyone's saying good day, everyone. Susie, she's got to go back to work and boss the minions around. Yeah, well, someone's got to, hey? There's a saying about that. I can't remember it now. Anyway, so there you go. So if you want to know if you're in here, let us know right now, and I'll do a live look. I printed that out about 2 minutes before I came online. So it's the latest update. If you just put it in, it may not appear straight away. So if you're putting it in tonight or you put it in today and it came up with an error message or whatever, send us a private message or put it in the email, guys. That's all. I can't stress that enough. I know I keep saying the same thing over and over, but I really want to make sure that if you put it in, you don't miss out. I've got a blue heeler puppy for the kids to play with. Warning, he still has his milk teeth. Now, that sounds beautiful, by the way, a little blue heeler. Geez, I'd love to have a pet in general, to be honest, folks. I live in a rental, so that's not going to happen. I've got a pet. I've got a blue heeler puppy. Longneck Farm across the road. You'll see this video over the weekend. We're going to have to do a doggy daycare, folks. So those of you who want to offer to do a doggy daycare, and look after some doggies while people go and enjoy the alpacas with their kids and stuff. We'll try and do a little like area for them to hang out, and while parents and kids go over, and we'll rotate shifts or whatever we need to do. So that's one of the best parts. I think, it's amazing. Oh, there's that turtle again. I have to learn out. I need to find out where this turtle is. That's one of the best things. We've got all this stuff going on, but it's all about just hanging out with each other, guys. It's going to be, I just can't wait. Oh, Rob's in as well. Rob, if you've got enough internet connection, mate, feel free to jump in. I sent you guys a message earlier, but I figured you're all out camping. But if you want to jump on, feel free. If you want to stay in the chat, that's totally fine too, mate. And Rob's out and about. Steve's out and about. And the Wanderer is the least wandering of all tonight. I need to change my name to the Stationary, not the Wandering, the Stationary. Oh, my goodness. But no, it's all shaping up, folks, for the event. It's looking really, really good. Jack Turtle saying good day to Ed there. Sorry, I'm a bit behind in the chat here. This always happens. Greg, don't call me Mister. I feel old enough. I used to say, Steve, whenever someone called me sir, they go, oh, thank you, sir. Don't call me sir. I work for a living. Anyone ever heard that line? Anyone ever? Murray, what day will you be there? I'm not sure when Murray rolls in. Lukey's at Mission Beach. Holy moly, that place is fantastic. I'll be up that way later this year and around, I think September, August. No, not August. October. September, October. Doing another truck drive from Brisbane to Cairns, folks. And so stay tuned for that. And we'll stop in at Mission Beach. Take the truck to Mission Beach. That'll be interesting. And I'm talking truck, not Truckosaurus, truck. And we've got another drive to Canberra coming up just after the event. Immediately after the event, I'm off to the Pilbara and the Kimberley. So for a week up there, that's going to be fantastic. Looking forward to that. Try and get some footage and all that sort of stuff out as well. We'll try. I'm going up there for work, but I'll try and do as much as I can to put a little video out or updates or whatever. Camp and Oz, howdy. Normally they don't allow generators. Can we use them at this event? Yeah, it's a bit of a controversial one there, Camping. I'll tell you what, give Teresa a call. I feel like the answer is no, but yeah, give her a call, mate, and find out. I feel like it's a no, but yeah, ask. Sorry, Camp and Oz. Don't have a direct answer for you there, mate. We'll be installing a solar panel on top of my Pajero tomorrow. Holy moly. I picked up a solar panel today, testing it at the Savo at 3 p.m. Charge rate of 30 amps. A single panel. Good stuff, mate. One of the lucky door prizes, Phil, is half a solar panel. So you could win that, mate, and you'll get even more power. Half a solar panel. The story will be told at the camp. Don't worry, everybody. That's one of the lucky door prizes. Brooke, get on the beers. We're on the Canadian clubs tonight. Very good. But, yeah, guys, booked out. Congratulations. Well done, everybody. Super excited. Just under 200 people coming. That is super, super exciting for us. And lots of kids coming, lots of adults coming, lots of alcohol coming, and lots of good times, lots of good vibes. And that's all that matters. We've got stuff, like I said, throughout the days. You don't feel obliged to do them. If you don't want to do them, that's totally fine. If you want to get involved, you can. I've got a whole bunch of stuff out over there. We're doing another run out to Gumbara very, very soon in the coming days. We've got a bunch of stuff like games and all that kind of thing. So that'll all be set up on the grassed area, cricket, and what's that game where you throw it at the board? The sandbag at the board. You got to get in the hole. I think the Yanks play it a lot. I think it's a Yank thing. I'm not sure. If anyone knows what that's called, let me know. Ed, did I make the list for the food? I'm certain you did, mate. Let me have a quick look. Let me just consult the paperwork. Ed Reddick, you paid on the 30th of the 5th, mate. You were number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 8, mate. Ed, you are locked in, ready to go. There will be a wristband for you, mate. And, you won't go hungry this weekend. This weekend? Maybe this weekend if you don't sort yourself out. But in 2 weekends' time, you'll be right. Brad Howe, we should be in, Rob. Stand by. feel like I need some music on. Yeah, there you are. You paid on the 19th of the 6th, mate. 2 of you, Brad and Mary, locked in, ready to go. 2 wristbands coming your way. So that'll be good as well. Righto. Isaac loves dogs. Well, there we go. I think we've just got a volunteer for the doggy day sitter. Mate, who doesn't love dogs? Seriously, dogs, cats, everything. They're fantastic. The wildlife at the campground, guys, is going to blow you away. The bird life is phenomenal. Yeah, Teresa's trying to organise. I'm not sure whether we're going to put it in the raffle prize giveaway or if we're going to do it as the lucky door prize. I'm not sure, but I think every year or every 2 years, a professional photographer goes out there. I can't recall his or her name. It's on the book. Basically, they put together a book for the campground of, Gumbara Valley Campground birds or whatever. Geez, some of the shots you get is fantastic. So those bird lovers and animal lovers out there, it's a fantastic book. And hopefully one of you lovely folks have a great week. Have a bloody good win. Landy Smurf saying good day to Saw. Good, thanks. We're just out camping at the moment, testing out a few more things. 1 week of work left, then 8 weeks off. Oh, yes. That sounds like a road trip. That's what I'd be doing. Steve. 8 weeks off. Absolutely, mate. And get out there and get amongst it and enjoy the weekend, Steve. And I hope you're having a great time. And Harry, you're not home enough for an animal of any sort. This is true. Not even a goldfish. This, unfortunately, Graham, that is very true. Too much wandering, mate. Too much wandering. But unfortunately, not for myself. It's always for work, isn't it? Landy Smurf. Can't wait to have a look at your van. I bet you guys are over the moon now that you have it. Where do the dog... Good question. Good question, Landy Smurf. That's a great one. Phil, I'll look after the fur babies. Look at this. We've got a non-stop supply of people who want to help out with the dogs. So good, guys. And the list of the helpers is growing, folks, which is very, very good. So thank you to everyone who's volunteered to help out so far. It's not too late. And even at the camp, if you want to lend a hand doing something, sing out. And I'm sure we'll find something for you to do. And everything is just greatly appreciated, guys. It's going to be so good. Right. Winnie and Jasper have the perfect spot in the van to sleep. Yeah, this is true. We have Filipino contractors at work, and they always call me boss. It's interesting, work life and things like that around the world. Now, obviously, I just came back from the Caribbean, and I caught up today with one of the guys who I went over there with for work. And it's a whole, like even Philippines, and then the Caribbean again is a whole different work style, life format, motivation level. Like, it's just incredible. And the Caribbean was one of the most amazing places. And seeing their work ethic and all that sort of stuff. The old adage of the Caribbean of being like, yeah, man, it'll be fine, man. It'll be all good. Don't worry. It's so true. It's so true. Us over here, and we're all like, right, we've got to have this ready, and then that's going to happen, and this is going to happen. Over there, it's like if you walk in with that kind of attitude, which a lot of us did when we got there, because that's just how we work over here. Oh yeah, we need that. They're just like, yeah, man, no worries, we'll get there, man. It takes some serious adjustment, I tell you. And when you adjust to it, you think, why do we work the way we do? But anyway, yeah. So I totally get you there, Luke, with what you're sort of saying. It's an interesting difference. Actually, Filipino, mate. When I worked on the cruise ship, the Filipino workers and the workers from where were they from? Not India, but like that region up that way. They would work on the ship and they would never get off the boat and send every cent home. It was incredible. For at the time when I was on the ship, I'd never seen anything like that. The send everything back for your family type attitude is just, it's phenomenal. Anyway, moving right along. Pete, we are camped at Crystal Creek until Monday. Two of the grandkids to ride their bike. Oh, that's a great moment, Pete. Well done. That is awesome. That's what it's all about, eh? That's what's having them is all about. Crystal Creek. Crystal Creek. That's up near. It's just out of Townsville, is it? Crystal Creek, I think. It's somewhere there anyway. It's yeah, somewhere there. Anyway, well done, Pete. That's a fantastic achievement. Don't think so for the Jennies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a blanket no Jenny ban. Not Jennies, but generators. Jennies can come to the camp. You've talked me into it. Might make myself a CC. Get stuck into them. It's Friday night. I've got the Gumbara Valley Campground stubby cooler rocking because we have booked out the entire place. So thank you to Brad. Thank you to Teresa. Thank you to Rob, Steve, and everyone who's been involved. And especially thank you to you folks out there for booking in. A sold-out camp out. How exciting is that? That's great news. It's booked out. Oh, there we go. Rochi. It'll be a great event. It certainly will, mate. And it's not even about the event. Seriously, it's about the bloody people. And having all you folks there, get ready for some sore cheeks, I reckon, because we'll just be laughing and bloody carrying on for 4 days. It's going to be a heck of a good time. Ground darts. Oh, here we go. I don't know what we're talking about here. I've fallen behind. This happens every time. I fall behind in the chat. I talk about stuff. I catch up, and I've forgotten what I'm talking about. Phil's camping reviews. Can you check and make sure I'm on the list? Stand by, Phil. Righto. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think you paid recently, Phil. Where are you? I seem to recall writing your name down. Stand by. Yep, you paid on the 23rd of the 7th, mate. You are locked in for a wristband, my friend. So get excited about that. That'll be good. Yeah, Phil, you're in. You're good, mate. You shall be fed and watered. Wow, fed. BYO soft drinks. Teresa does sell them, but not many. It's not like a shop. She has some, but it's not like going to cater for 200 people. Don't forget about the Doggy Fashion Parade. Yeah, exactly right. And the prize is a fantastic one. We might reveal it in the lead up, but we don't want to say anything about what the prize is yet. It's an amazing prize from two very fantastic people. And yeah, we might hold off saying what it is until we get there. But get everything ready for your Doggy Fashion Parade because it's going to be so much fun. We're looking to do that on the Friday at this point. So a lot of you probably won't even know each other, but if you've got your dogs all dressed up, what an amazing icebreaker. So some of you might be nervous about meeting people you don't know, a big group of people that you don't know and all that sort of stuff. So we'll do it on the Friday night. And great icebreaker. All the doggies running around in all different coats and dress ups and all that sort of stuff. It'll be a heck of a lot of fun. Who's calling who a cornhole? Rochi and Landy, you guys are going to be out of control. I can see it now. Very good, very good. Right, I think I'm nearly caught up. No, not yet. We're scrolling a bit here. What does the weather look like for the event? Not too bad, mate. Let me pull it up right now. I checked the long range one again this morning, and no sign of rain, which is the most important thing. Let me pull it up right now. I'll see if I can show you. There we go. Right, long range. Oh, you're probably not going to see it on the camera, eh? So where are we? So the 9th. Okay, so Thursday. The majority of you are arriving on the Thursday. Thursday, we have a Wednesday night. To give you an idea, we dropped down to 1. So 1 degree. So in Gumbara Valley Campground, 1 degree equals usually about -1, maybe -2, right? With a top of 18 degrees on Thursday. So those of you arriving on a Thursday, top of 18. Friday, we drop, that Thursday night. Does that make sense? Yeah, Wednesday night into Thursday. Thursday night, we only dropped down to 5. So at Gumbara, that's probably about 3 degrees. And a top, again, of 18. And Friday night, so this is the first night of the camp, 8 degrees. Beautiful, comfortable 8 degrees. The wind is very, very minor. Now, wind at Gumbara Valley Campground. Oh, geez, I'm falling behind the chat again. I will catch up, guys. Wind at Gumbara Valley Campground in the afternoon about this time of year. If you are on the river, some of the powered sites with the river frontage, and you head out for the day, tie your stuff down or pull your awnings in, because the weather usually at about between 2 and 4:30, it can howl down that river. And if you're on the riverfront, your awnings and your gazebos and whatever else, they will cop it full brunt. Out there last weekend, a guy's King's gazebo, a 6x3, barely tied down. He had 2 ropes, I think, on it, and the rest was tied to his car. Like he tied the other half to his car, like some of us do, the tires and that. The whole thing, 6x3, yoink, up she went. And it was flipped right over the car, hanging on to the back door, like the back wheel things of the car. This gazebo just went. They'd gone out for the day. They'd left all their stuff over the campground, all their food, like, you know, the sauce bottles and bottles of soft drink and whatever, just on the tables and that, all gone. So, folks, pack up your stuff if you're not going to be around your campground, if you're going to leave the campground, guys. Looking at this, I use Windy for those of you playing along at home. Windy, the app, fantastic app. I've brought the premium for it because it is just phenomenal. The wind is very, very low. So the wind is about 5 to 10 kilometers an hour, which is fantastic. That is perfect conditions for camping out at Goombra. So when I was out there last weekend, 62 kilometer an hour gusts we were getting on the riverfront. So folks, just be wary of that. At the moment, it's looking picture perfect for our camp. So moving into the Friday. It doesn't show me Saturday or Sunday yet, but Friday is looking red hot. Well, not red hot, but looking good. Top of 18 on Friday, down to a low of 8 Friday night, which is nice and comfy around the massive bonfire. It's going to be fantastic. Right, let me catch up. The dogs sleep on the roof, says Rob of Steve's setup. What do we got? Sorry, guys, let me just all catch up here. What else we got? The Wanderer. If we are down as a helper, who do we see when there? It'll be one of us 3. But like I said, we'll be in touch beforehand. So over this weekend and the coming days, in the lead up, we'll reach out to you. So don't stress about that, Landy. We'll work it out depending on what we end up getting you to do, mate. So anyone who puts their name down, thank you so much. We'll be in touch over the next few days. We're working out who's doing what and all that kind of thing. So, yeah, Bruce is in. Howdy, Bruce. How are you, mate? Hope you're well. Good to see you in here. And Jenny's saying good day to Phil. In memory of a dog that recently passed away. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Phil. Yeah, we'll tell the story when we get out there, and those people are coming, which is fantastic. Did you get your van? Did you get your van window sorted? Yeah, that's right, Terry. I saw that. It sounded like a few other people have had that issue as well. I think Freddie Boots said he had that issue a little while ago. One of the boys here, his wife works in Singapore, but the kids are back home in the Philippines. I couldn't do it. Yeah, on the cruise ship, mate, that was stock standard. Everyone over in the Caribbean, when I was there back in 2008, mostly kitchen hands and waiters and stuff. Yeah, their entire families back home, wives, kids, family, the whole lot. They would never get off the ship. They wouldn't go into the ports. They wouldn't go look around. They wouldn't, do the touristy stuff. They lived and breathed on the ship for 8 months, and most of them didn't take a day off. Some of them worked 2 jobs on the ship, never got off, and they sent every single cent back home, which is just, yeah, it's unbelievable, and hats off to them, because that's a tough gig. But again, family first always. Yeah, there you go. Crystal Creek, 45 minutes north of Townsville. I thought so, mate. I thought so. Very nice, mate. I hope it's a nice night out there. Yeah, what's this? He panel beaten and put it back on today. Good stuff, Terry. And yeah, that's the last thing you need. That sort of bloody rubbish. No Jennies or Karens. What? Hang on, what are we talking about? No Jennies or Karens. Oh my God. Here we go. I'm only going to the event to meet all those famous YouTubers. Who are they, Ed? Well, we're only holding this camp out so we can all meet you, mate. That's why we're doing this thing. Nah, mate, no. And I expect a few people are wanting a few live streams done, so there'll be people live streaming everywhere. There's about 10,000 Starlinks coming. We're gonna break the internet like they did last week. So all the satellites will be tuned into Gumbara Valley Campground. But good stuff, Ed. I can't wait to catch up with you again. Meeting Ed at the pub when driving to Hobart was one of the highlights of that trip. I tell you, he's a bloody top bloke. Right, let me Terry Gold. No, mate, no, it's not cold. My keyboard skills are faster than my brain. Yeah, mine are too sometimes. You gotta be careful when writing emails. Holy moly, I tell you. Brett, how many vans, camper trailer, and tents does a booked out campground mean? Now, Brett, that's a great question. Brett, Margaret, Mitzi, that's a great question. So, a lot of us are coming single. So the campground can hold more than what we've got, right? The problem we've got is a lot of us are coming solo or single, right? Or one or two people on a site that can usually hold a bit more, like a family of 5, for example. So, but the solo and singles are coming in like big 20-foot caravans and all that sort of stuff. So you're taking up the amount of space that more people could, if you know what I mean, which is totally fine. So I think we've got, this doesn't have the thing on it. I added it up. I think we're just shy of 100 sites. Oh, I can't remember now. I'm not going to sit here and count all these. But yeah, so how good? Good question. Because that is, that's a good question. The campground itself physically, with physical people, can hold a lot more than what we're bringing, like actual people, obviously. But again, it's all dependent on the size of the rigs that are taking up the sites. So there's going to be some nice setups there, I reckon, from what I'm hearing. From people who've said what they're bringing down. So that's going to be a lot of good fun. Sitting around the campfire weather. Exactly right. 8 degrees on a Friday night. Not a breath of wind or a tiny bit of wind, just enough to blow the smoke away from the campfire. And Alan Power. Howdy, mate. Fiji is on island time. No hurry, no worry. Same as the Caribbean, mate. No worries, mate. Should be right. We'll get there. Landy Smurf. Rob wants you to set up his campsite while he's... Well, what is Landy? Landy, what are you going to be in again, mate? What are you rolling in with? We'll see. I might booby trap it. You'll hear at 3 o'clock in the morning, Landy, you want to go to the toilet, and you'll just hear this, mate, as the tent collapses around him. Oh, dear. Where do I find the help page? Stand by, Bruce. I'll quickly share it, mate. I'll show you, mate. All right, let me share this page. Present. Right, we are here. And come back here. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Right, here's our website, legendsforcharity.net, Bruce. I'm sure you know about that. The top right, mate, if you come up to here and sponsors, not sponsors, I did this the other night. Go to helpers, not sponsors. Go to the sponsors and check out the sponsors. But helpers is where you want. And this will take you to this page. And then there's a volunteer form to fill out down there. Your name, super simple, name, phone number, email address, and what you want to help out with. Could be anything from greeting people to assisting with cooking or setting up Landy Smurf's tent for him. Right, who's going to put in set up Landy Smurf's tent? That'll be good. That'll be good. Get me out of doing it. Very good. But yeah, mate, help us on the top right of legendsforcharity.net. That's where you want to go. And you'll be able to help us out. Any skills you've got, all that kind of thing you think might be helpful, let us know. Righto, what else we got going on here? Again, if you want to know if you're on the list, if you've paid your money and you want to double check right now, here's the time to do it. I can do a live check for you. If it's gone in today, it won't be on this piece of paper. So I'll look it up manually and see if we can find it. If not, send us a private message if you are worried. Ed, the Oliver family. I'm sure there's somewhere we could take it from four-wheel drive to a lesson. That's right. I think there is. Yeah. So okay, Ed, the Olivers. I think one of the girls wants to do some lessons. I believe. You've got Genoan Hills next door, which is a proper four-wheel drive track. Everything from easy to medium to hard to extreme. Or you've got, there's a nice drive that goes up to the top of Main Range National Park. It's not exactly hardcore by any means, but it is steep. It is dirt. It is, there's a river crossing, nice little river crossing that you can do. Nothing like your Murray River, mate. But yeah, nice little river crossing. And for a first timer or something like that would be perfect. Absolutely perfect. So yeah, there's a few options around, mate. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's thanks, Ed. She's a strong 8 out of 10. You. It's going to be a good clip, Rob. 50 ways to camp. Well, I'll probably run around with a camera at some point. To be fair, I will be in the good old Dirty King swag, mate. 5 minutes set up, more socialising and drinking time. Nothing wrong with a King's swag, mate. The Big Daddy Deluxe, one of the best things they made. Kings. And the floor. The King's floor is fantastic as well. Is there a volunteer section for childcare? Yeah, the doggy daycare. We're putting all the kids in charge of the dogs while we all go to the farm across the road. No, unfortunately not. We haven't got a childcare centre at the camp, but you know. We all love your kids though, don't you? You don't want them to leave you. That's a dangerous question. That's a loaded question. It'll take you 1 minute to set up, Landy Smurf. Yeah, Landis McSmurf. I like it. We are a beginner, Rob. Yeah, absolutely. That would be perfect. The run up to the lookout is really, really nice. And yeah, good for learning how to drive on a bit of dirt. And like I said, little river crossing. It's quite nice. I might have it. What's that? I might have it set up in the back of the ute. I've thought about doing this, mate, and like setting it up before I leave home and having it in the back of the ute, driving to site and literally just picking it up and going, dunk. I should chuck it out of the tray. She's done. But I always run out of room because they're big, those bloody King swags. What are you going to be sleeping in, Rob? Fancy or basic? Right now, I'm in my bunker. So I'm trying to source something. And it keeps on knocking me back. So at the moment, I am either going to be in a Daddy Deluxe swag, which I don't really want to be, or a bunker, which I don't really want to be. So only because, obviously running the event for a few days and camping out in the swag, it's probably going to take its toll. So a little bit of luxury would be nice, but just still on the hunt. The problem is, Oliver's, I need someone to tow it there and tow it out because I'm pretty much at the campground for the week beforehand, and I just won't have time to go and pick up a caravan off Camplify or whatever. So I'm trying to get one delivered, and it's proving more difficult than I thought. So we'll see, because I'm pretty much there for the entire week before the camp out. So getting things set up, organising a lot of stuff and whatever. So as a lot of us are. So yeah, I won't really have time to go and get things towed. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see. I could just be sleeping on the grass at this point. If I have enough of these tinnies, it won't matter. I'll be warm enough. Just pass out on the grass. Pete, all kids left at my campsite are given Red Bull and taught how to swear. Yes, Red Bull, Red Frogs, and taught how to swear. I love it. I'll just put them in the dog area. They will fit in. Absolutely, mate. I can throw all the kids in there in the dog area, in the dog pen, and should be right. Just don't look inside Landy's dirty old King swag. Oh, my goodness. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Hey, Luke Alexander, put wheels on your bunker, and then it's a camper trailer. Oh, that is awesome. Did anybody see me towing? Where is it? I think I've already taken it out to the campground. A little trailer that I bought when we were up at Harvey Bay, and I put all lights all over it and stuff. I hooked it up to the tow ball at the campground, and we towed that around. I think most people had left by that point, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. I could just sleep in my little tow trailer. So tow trailer. Yeah, Lukey saw it. Why not? Got a bit of fun. Camplify, yeah, that's where I'm looking. And yeah, the delivery bit's the hard bit at the moment, Oliver's. But we'll work it out. Rob, Drifter has a caravan. Drifter does have a caravan, Philip, but I don't have $80,000. That's why Drifter has a caravan and I don't. Oh, dear. Phil, right, you think kids would let mum and dad go to the farm without one? Yeah, well, if the farm is great, wait till you see it. It'll drop on Sunday, guys, the video I've done on the farm out there. What if it? Yeah, I'm not even going to talk about it. It is so good, that joint. Check it out Sunday. It'll be out Sunday. Stole Summer evening team on another bloody aircraft. See now, mate, I can't wait to catch up with you because, oh, mate, I'm sure the amount of airport lounge stories that we could share, mate. I tell you, Perth to Brizzy. I seem to time this very well. You're always on the Perth to Brizzy run when I jump on. And I'll be heading over to Perth the week after the camp out and then getting on a little mining plane and then flying up to Karratha, up to the Kimberley and the Pilbara and all that area and up there for a week. So heading back over to the west. West is best, as they say. Graham Whitaker, how many times have I set up a tent only to wake up and it's on the ground? Oh, it's like when they say, you start drinking before you set your tent up. That's always dangerous. They don't call me Krusty the Clown because I'm funny. Hashtag for sale. One pillowcase like me in response to the name Penelope and can stand up by itself. Doesn't Phil have a pillow like that? Doesn't he have one as well? I can't remember now. The Holy Pillow or whatever. Terry, I wanted you to see you ride the buggy down. Oh, geez, I nearly gave it a crack on that last night, but I chickened out. I think I would have got head first into a tree. Oh, geez. I wasn't going to tell them that much info. Well, honesty's the policy. You have your live streams at the wrong time. Well, I keep getting told this. I've tried, mate. I've tried 5:30 in the afternoon. I've tried 6:30. I've tried 7:30. I've tried 6 o'clock, and then people complain because the news is on. They want to watch the news. I can't win, mate. I decided 6:30, I think I went on, or 6:40, something like that. And I let people watch a little bit of the news, get their Paris Olympics update and whatever. Well, who robbed the local 7-Eleven or whatever. And I thought, okay, well, that's gone on for long enough. And here we are. Anyone got an update on the footy? The Warriors were up. Bug Smasher Death Traps. Bug Smasher Death Traps. What are we talking about there? Oh, dear. At least I didn't mention Agatha or Tammy. Oh, well, hello. Are they coming? I'm a single man. Well, it's the first time in a while I haven't been at work for one. Yeah, that's true, mate. That's true. You work just as hard as anybody, mate. And good on your boss. Isn't that what they all call you? Boss? It's all about me. It's all about me. Stole Summer. Mate, isn't it always? It always is, mate. And the small aircraft, you go, oh, yeah. The what is it? Bug Smasher Death Traps. Yeah, it's a prop. Yeah, that's it. I was just looking for that word, mate. Prop aircraft. And I've been up there before, and it is amazing. So the plane I got on still had the cigarette butt thing. You can still lift up the little armrest, and there's a cigarette ashtray in there. I thought, holy crap, how old is this plane? Oh dear. 28-10 to the Warriors. Yes, up the Warriors, up the wires. Get stuck in. That's what I reckon. Bug Smasher, aircraft term, Air Force term for light air. Right. Okay. Bug Smasher. Righto. Brent Neal, howdy, mate. 28-10. Warriors over the Tigers. Yeah, stick it to the Tigers. Is that full time? Jeez, I hope that's full time. Don't want another Dolphins where they're, was it the Warriors last week came over and got them? No, the Panthers. It was the Panthers. Got up over the bloody Dolphins. No, it was Golden Point. And bloody old mate, what's the dude? His dad is the coach. I've forgotten his name now. Anyway, he bloody kicked the field goal from 45 metres out or whatever. Bugger you, mate. That's the one, Styles. UX Air Force. Oh, look, we got some Air Force. What they call? Is it AJs? No, that's Army. What's Air Force? Top Gun. Top Gun. That's the best I've got. Now, Top Gun 3 is meant to be coming. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. Is the 7:30 gate closed? Still apply during the event? What do you need, Landy? Like, send us a message about that, mate, if you want. It is a bit of a security thing. Yeah, so it's basically just to keep others out who aren't invited from nearby campgrounds. Yeah, interesting, mate. If that is something you need, let us know. Send us a message on Facebook or an email or something like that, mate. We'll have a chat if you need some sort of access or whatever, or you got something planned that you want to do or go somewhere. Let us know. Jamie Fulton, didn't know you were doing a live. Neither did I until about 6:30. And I went, hey, let's jump on Friday night. Yeah, here we go. Salty. I love it. How good's his name? Nathan Cleary. Salty Beaches Starry Nights. That is one of the best names, I tell you. AME at Qantas. Aeronautical Medical Evacuation. That's what I'm calling it. Go the Tigers. Get out, Graham. Get out, mate. Get out of here. Up the wires. But the trouble is already camped here. Well, this is true, Luke. This is very, very true. It's going to be a rip snorter, I tell you. Yeah, Brad and Teresa, they're both pumped for it. They're going to be up for it as well. So it's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. Eels to beat the Storm tonight. Jamie, you can get out too. Jamie, you're gone. Go the Storm. Go the Storm. Eels to beat the Storm. What are you smoking, Jamie? You're kidding yourself. Oh, goodness me. Eels to beat the Storm. Air Force equals smarter than Army and better fed. A mate of mine, one of my best mates, was in the Air Force. He was they patrol the airfields. I don't know what they call them. They walk around with the machine guns and make sure no one breaks into the airfield. That is essentially was his job role. Aircraft maintenance engineer. Yeah. Aeronautical medical evacuation. 2816. Bugger. All right, come on, up the wires. Is the creek good for swimming? Asking for a friend. The honest answer there, mate, is yes. Actually, you can. You can swim in there. There's a good chance I'll end up in there, Landy, says Luke. Yeah, probably me too, mate. I'll probably find myself rolling in there. Better fed, maybe not smarter. Well, here we go. Now we're getting serious. Agi. Yeah, that's what he called himself. Yeah, he's an Agi, airfield defense something. And they cleared the area around it or whatever, and like sat in outposts around airfields and all that sort of stuff. Agi. The Graham, those of you who are in the armed forces, hopefully you won't mind me saying this, but the bloke from Long Neck Farm, the one of the owners there, he was in the Air Force. So yeah, go over and say g'day when you get there, and you can maybe chat some military. I don't know, but yeah, that came up when I was out there with them the other day, and yeah, having a good old chinwag, and that came up. So because my mate was with me, and he said something, and my mate went, "Oh, that's an Air Force term." And anyway, they started getting talking, and they started talking all Air Force terms, and I was like, "Yeah, right, I'm out." Tom said, "Broncos over the Doggies." Oh, geez, I don't really like either of those teams. Broncos over the Doggies. Now, my mum is a bloody Canterbury Bankstown supporter, so I guess I'll go the Doggies because I just can't do the Broncos. I just can't. I work with them all the time. I work at Suncorp Stadium. I work nearly all their games, I'm just not a Broncos fan. Fins up. Fins up. Swimming more like a bloody ice bath. Yeah, it's going to be cold. I got in there about a year ago, this time last year, and it was freezing. This other bloke was camping nearby. I didn't know who he was or whatever. And he went in. I thought, oh, yeah, right, I'll give it a crack. And, oh, mate, she was cold. Everything shrunk. Everything shrunk. Let's be sure about that. Assure minimal effort. Yeah, well, this is true. This is true. Troy Berg. Howdy, Troy. How are you, mate? With no phone service at the event, will campers be willing to share their Starlink service for a fee for emergency situations or other else that will be important? Thanks. I can tell you right now, Troy, there won't be a fee, and yes. So I myself am definitely going to be sharing my Starlink service, and yeah, so no fees, mate. No, we're not, we're not like that at all, Troy. So jump on and yeah. So obviously, if everyone jumps on my Starlink at the same time, it'll be slow as a wet week, but it will be there. So yeah, there will be Starlink, and like I said, there'll be so many people there with Starlink. I reckon that just go up and ask, and most people will probably say yes. I'm not going to say that everybody will, but the kind of people we are, we're all here to help out each other and have a good time. And yeah, there is no phone service. There is no phone service. Donation into the tin for use. Yeah, absolutely. Now, guys, stand by. Stand by. So keep your eyes out around the campground for these, guys. So we've printed them off and got them ready. So these will be scattered around. And then, there's no obligation at all for anything. But if you get the urge or whatever, throw some dollars into the tin and it all goes straight to the charities, folks. So keep an eye out for them. They'll be floating around the campground. And they've got a little padlock on them and a chain and all that kind of carry on. So your money is safe and secure. But yeah, little thing there. So keep your eye out for them. And again, no obligation, no whatever. It's totally up to you guys, right? But yeah, just remember, it's all going to charity. So whatever. I'm taking heaps of $5 notes, says Pablo. Absolutely, mate. And yeah, $5 off for the shirt off, $5 for the pants off. La-di-da-di-da. Get your fivers out, Pablo. I'm off. Got to work in 7 hours. In 7 hours or for 7 hours? In 7 hours. I've been talking my youngest son. Hang on, I need to focus here. I've been talking my youngest son Tyrone, mates, into joining the Navy and telling them that they want to be trained up on the new submarines. They'll be retired before we get them. That is so true, Graham. 2036 or something, isn't it? 2036 they're supposed to turn up. Or no, we start building them in 2030. I don't know. What a joke. That's even after the Olympics. Like, the Olympics feel like they're a lifetime away. Goodness me. Very true, Graham. Very true. Nick Taylor's rolled in. Howdy, Nick. How are you, mate? Bit late, but greetings from Mackay. Oh, yeah, good old Mackay. I don't mind Mackay. Mackay's all right. I don't think you want to see my body. Hey, money talks. No, it's a 12-hour shift, 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. Yeah, I know those ones, mate. Absolutely. But yeah, get some sleep, mate, before you head off to work, and have a good night, mate. 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. That is, you see both sides of the sun there, don't you? The sunrise and the sunset. Oof. But no, good stuff, Luke. Well done, and you do a good job out there, mate. I've been out to the hangar where Luke works before I knew who Luke was, and the work they do out there on those planes is unreal. The Oliver family. How do the raffle tickets work? So basically, throw in some money for them. We're going to sell them, obviously, and we're still trying to work. You'll either get a ticket, or we're going to write your name down on the ticket and then put it into the big barrel. So at Bucks one, it was a case of when you won, you picked your item. That's not going to happen this year. You'll know what you're going to win before you win it. So we found one of the reasons that we think Bucks went for so long was people deciding what they wanted. It created like a bit of a backlog. So we'll have, Next up is one of Pete McMurtry's whips, right? Crack whip, stock whip, ticket number 37. Bang, you win. Next, So we'll probably shake it all up a little bit, have a bit of fun, but that's essentially like a standard sort of prize draw. Where you at tonight, Terry? I think he did say Edsvold. There he is. There he is right there. Still don't know how to say it. Are fires allowed to burn overnight, or do they have to be put out before bed? Landy Smurf. So good question, mate. Ideally, put out or at that really low smouldering section. However, we are going to have a bonfire, so we're going to try and look to have that going 24 hours a day. But again, your personal ones at your campsite, you're like the ones that will be at your campground. Each campsite has a fire pit, so don't feel as though you have to throw in a 20-kilo fire pit, guys. Each site has a fire pit. If you're sharing sites, you'll share the same fire pit. They're bloody great. I might even have a photo of one. Hang on. Yeah, here you go. This is a good example. Is that up? There it is. There. Oh, you can kind of see it. So in all of our setup there, you can see the fire pit, the big ring. There's a bit of concrete around it. Some of them have concrete around them, some don't. And then it's got the little stand there where you can put the swings for the pots and all that sort of stuff. They look fantastic. So, so get into that. But yeah, if you're using your personal one, for example, that's a little personal one at your campsite. Yeah, standard sort of rule, burn it down. So the wood is just that little smouldering stuff. It hasn't rained out there in a little while. We are in winter, of course. So a chance of a big fire is very, very minimal. But we still got to be fire safe. But how good is that? That I took that shot ages ago now, at least 6 months ago, and that's it behind the fire. So you can see my axe and a bit of wood there. That's where I chop my wood when I go camping there. Behind all of that is the big grassed area where we can have games and a bit of fun and all that sort of stuff. You can't camp down on this section. You can't set up your tent or anything down there. It's reserved just for like games and hanging out and sitting by the creek and all that sort of stuff. That's why the grass is so pristine. It is, it is beautiful. But yeah, so there's a fire pit. Let me get back up here. Sorry, folks. And so there, hopefully that helps, Landy. I've done 12-hour shifts for decades. Still have nothing to show for it. Me too, Graham. 100%, mate. 12-hour shift was a short shift for me back in the day. And I used to do 16, 18-hour shifts and 90 to 100-hour weeks back to back. And thank goodness I learned that there's better ways to spend your time. I would like to watch the footy tonight, one Alan Power. Yeah, I probably shouldn't stay. What is the time? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. All right, I won't hang around too much longer. Full time, 28 Warriors, 16 Tigers. Good stuff. Up the Wars. Exactly right, Brent. The Wars, the Storm, and the Dolphins, mate. They're the ones you want to put your money on. Terry's off. Good night, mate. Everyone's saying hooroo to Terry. Challenge accepted. Not sure, but I think you can use personal ones. Yeah, Pablo. So you can bring one if you do want to. It's just got to have a really high grass clearance. They've recently had people turn up with their own campfire fire pits, and they were too low to the ground, and it burnt the grass. So the grass takes ages to come back, and you'll see when you get there, the campsite is bloody beautiful, right? The grass is fantastic. Okay, the campsites are just so well looked after by Brad and Teresa that they have the rule on the campfire to be so high, so it stays that way. I mean, we roll into camp, we set up a little campfire. If it burns the grass, most of the time we're like, whatever, we're out. But that stays burnt and dead for months, and it takes them ages to regrow it. So if you don't need your fire pit, guys, don't bring it. Don't bring it. Use the ones on site. They are more than capable. Eels are in already. Get out, Jamie. Stop lying, mate. Don't want to hear that around here. Far out. Go the Storm. Jack Turtle, there are plenty of fire. Every site has a fire pit, guys. No one misses out on a fire pit. Yeah, and then there's the big communal one as well. And yeah, this is not your traditional campground, I guess. You could almost, I don't really know how to explain it. There's so much there. There's so much infrastructure built into this fantastic uh, scenery. It is just stunning. The moment I went there the first time with some friends of mine who were coming to the camp out, I just walked around and I went, because we were looking for somewhere to go, as you know. I just walked around and I went, this is it. This is where we're having the Legends for Charity event. This this has everything. And I grabbed Rob one, and because he's the other bloke who sort of lives close to me. Steve lives up in Kingaroy, which is a bit of a hike. And I said, Rob, mate, let's go camping here. And I think it might have been when I took that photo, was the time I took him out there. And I said, what do you reckon? And after a couple of hours, we walked around. He had a look at a few stuff, and he turned to me and he goes, "Yeah, you've nailed it." And I said, "Yeah, I reckon." And so yeah, here we are, Kambara Valley Campground, booked out. Feel free to bring it, Pablo, but again, I tell you, you won't need it. Save 20 kilos, and yeah, you don't even need. Jack Turtle, plenty of wood for sale there too as well, guys. Yeah, $14 for 20 kilos, great deal. Good firewood. I still cut it, so it still comes in your slightly thick bits. I still cut it, and then you've got two smaller ones that burns a lot fire. Especially if you want to get like a camp oven going, you need that heat and the fire. So you need the smaller bits of wood to get the fire really going hot, and then getting those nice coals. But yeah, heaps of firewood. The bonfire. Wait until I'll pop up a photo on Facebook tomorrow. I'll pop it up, and the wood that has been sourced for the bonfire, my goodness. And obviously you're out there, we're in the bush. They had a tree come down on a far property, and they've brought it to massive tree. They've brought it to the campground. They've cut it all up, and that's our bonfire wood. And they're getting witchetty grubs out of this thing that are massive. I'm talking massive. And yeah, Brad showed me one last weekend. He goes, "Come look at this, Rob." And he pulled out his witchetty grub, and I went, "Holy moly, this thing was huge." And so they've gotten all the witchetty grubs that have come out, and they've got them in a little bucket so they can eat the wood and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, absolutely phenomenal. Hopefully they're still alive and kicking when we get out there, and you can check them out. But plenty of wood for the bonfire as well. That the campground has donated. They're not charging or anything for the wood for the big bonfire in the central entertainment area, if you want to call it that. So, yeah, so good. I'll be getting my ice in timber there each day, saves carrying it. Yeah, that's right, Nick. So they sell ice as well. I think it's $5 a bag. I think it's not far from it, if that's not right. But yeah, two massive freezers full of ice bags. So if you've got eskies or you need ice for whatever reason, plenty there. Brent Neal, Trev Kelly, they show you to your site. Yeah, that's right. So what will happen is we'll get to camp, no matter what day you arrive, Thursday, Friday, whatever. You roll in, you'll pull up at the office, jump out. Teresa will make you sign a form. We're going to give you a welcome pack. It's going to have a whole stack of stuff in it. In the welcome pack, you'll take that with you. Brad or Teresa or myself or Rob or Steve or some of the other staff there at Kambara, someone will come and walk in front of your vehicle and guide you to your site. And basically what we do is you'll get to your site, show you your site. Here's your power if you've got power. Here's your water. Here's your whatever, depending on what site you've got, obviously. And just make sure you're comfortable. Guide you in if you need to back in a caravan and all that sort of carry on. And then they rinse and repeat for everybody coming through. So on the Thursday and Friday, it might get busy at the office there. I reckon a lot of folks are going to turn up pretty much the same time. So just be patient, guys. We'll get to you. And if you're anything like me, when you go camping, as soon as you get to the campground, time stops. It's just like, whatever. No worries, mate. I got nowhere else to be. So take your time. And that's how I enjoy camping. I hope there's plenty of dinner, Rob. Plenty for dinner, Rob. Them grubs. I tell you, those witchetty grubs, they were huge. Rob, are whittly grubs like hoo grubs? Hang on, let me Google that. What is a hoo grub? What am I Googling here? No. Kind of, mate. Yeah, kind of. let me hang on. Let me put this up. I'll share this page. It's a hoo beetle. Let's have a look. Yeah, here we go. Hoo. I'll share this. Where are we? Here. Here we go. We're all about to learn something here. A hoo grub. Share. Kind of. That is kind of like a witchetty grub. So where do these live, mate? The pupal stage will last 25 days. They might emerge as flying adult hoo beetles. Pretty much, mate. I don't know. Oh, New Zealand. Oh, there you go. The Encyclopedia of New Zealand. Pretty much. Do you guys eat yours? Oh, hang on. I'm not sharing the screen. Let's do that. There we go. Yeah, that's them there. So kind of. Ours are a lot bigger. Ours, well, the one at Brad's is like 2 or 3 times that size. It is huge. The ones that coming out of the tree that he's got. But yeah, we cook them up and eat them. Has anyone here had a witchetty grub? In the welcome pack, do you get crackers? So you go through a second shower around a big bonfire. That's funny. No crackers, mate, but there is going to be some stuff in there you will want to check out. And a hot tip, don't throw out the bag. Keep the bag. Just keep the bag, right? There's a reason. Keep the bag. Just remember, if you buy wood, take the bags back to... Yes. Oliver's, thank you so much. That's great. Yeah, they do their own firewood splitting and chopping and all that sort of stuff, and they've got their own sort of collection of bags. So take the bag back. There's a big blue bin. Throw your bag in there, so they can keep reusing the bags. Really helps them out. Really helps them out, and a great initiative as well. Instead of just throwing them in the bin. Grubs have got to be better than shepherd's pie. Nah. Maybe put a witchetty grub in the shepherd's pie. Hoo grubs are good eating. Taste a bit like peanut butter. Yeah, witchetty grubs, I don't know if they taste like peanut butter. You just got to try one. Hopefully there's some there, Pete, and we'll get stuck in. They're great fishing bait. Oh, I did not know that, Murray. Good stuff. Yeah, mate, if anyone knows, it'll be you. We can all get fishing lessons off Murray out there on his kayak, living the best life, I tell you. Jack's had some. Good stuff, Jack. You'll have to show us how to do it, mate. Peter Matthew, some grow to almost the size of your little finger. Yes, that's my little finger there. And the ones that Brad has, twice the size of that. Easy. They were just ginormous. And obviously they're in a national park and everything, so but they're surrounded by the national park. So wildlife aplenty, which is so good. Yes, and Coles, don't recommend raw. Yeah, probably not raw. Guys, thank you so much. Congratulations. We have booked out the campground. You are all absolute legends. It is really ramping up now, and lots happening, lots of updates coming this week. Keep your eye on the Facebook pages. Sunday will be the Long Neck Farm video, and then there'll be one last supporters video, probably Tuesday or Wednesday, and then we're into the camp the following week. So there'll be updates galore coming. Keep your ear to the ground. Let us know what you're up to, when you're packing, all that sort of stuff. Can't wait to see you all there. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. We're going to do another live stream, the three of us, myself, Rob, and Steve, Monday night at this point, I think. So keep your eye out for that. We'll have even more information for you, particularly campground related, things like, the welcome process, what we're going to be doing, timings, all that sort of stuff. So keep your ears to the ground for that. I've had witchetty grubs, but I can't remember what they taste like. I had too much alcohol. Yeah, some of us need that much alcohol to have the courage to eat them as well, Pablo. So, I can totally relate to that, mate, 100%. But, guys, thank you so much. We are booked out. The catering, if you haven't got it in by tonight, guys, I'm sorry, but that's going to be it. So, if you want to see it again, let me pop that up there. That doesn't have the details on it. That's a bit silly. Hang on. Let me get the one with the details on it. Go to the Facebook page as well. It's on the Facebook page if you need the details. That's the menu. I can't wait. Look at all that. Just amazing. Thank you to everyone who's purchased the catering, the Legends Feast. It's always nerve-wracking when you do these kind of things and you put this sort of stuff out there and you think, is anyone actually going to want to do this? And everybody has just jumped on. Thanks for the live feed. Can't wait to meet everyone. Lukey Reed, mate, it is going to be an absolute blast. And you are top of my list to come say good day to. Long Neck Farm. Love Long Neck Farm. Wait, yeah. Check out the video on Sunday, guys. It is such a fantastic spot. Everyone who comes to this camp, I think, will love this little business directly across the road from the campground. You don't have to get in your car. You can just walk up out of the gate and you're pretty much there. Yeah, can't wait. You were lucky. The ones I ate were bigger than your middle finger. That's about the size. That's about the size, Graham, of these ones. Geez, I hope they're still alive when we get there. All done. All done. Yeah, good stuff, Pablo. Excellent, mate. Hopefully my money came through the other day. Nick Taylor. We can check right now, folks, if you want to check. Nick Taylor. Yes. On the 24th of the 7th, mate, you came through. So you're in. You'll have a wristband. But, yeah, good night all. Thank you, everybody. You're all dead set legends. We are booked out. Not long now. Absolutely. And thank you, everyone, for dropping in, saying g'day. Here tonight, Friday night. It's nearly 8:30. Let's go watch the Storm. Have a nice big win tonight over the Eels. That'd be good. And, yeah, we'll catch up very soon. Sunday night will be the video on Long Neck Farm. You're all going to love it. It's going to be amazing. Aima Pire. Wow, look at that name. Aima Pire. That's a great name. Can we still get into the feast? Absolutely. Tonight, you have to pay. You have to pay tonight. That is the deal. Information there at the bottom. Go to our Facebook page. Yes, but it needs to go in tonight. It needs to appear through the banking process overnight. Otherwise, yeah, you will miss out. So has to be tonight. Cheers, Rob, and everyone. Thanks, Nick. And thank you to everybody else. Look at this. I love this. How good's that? And Night All says, Pete, yeah, thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. If you're out camping, stay safe. If you're out and about, stay safe still. And if you're home alone, stay safe. I'll be up. I'm going to try and watch the Olympics tonight. I'm going to try and watch the opening ceremony. And I think 3 a.m. or something it starts, something ridiculous like that. And, yeah, try and check that out. But, guys, stay tuned. Sunday, Long Neck Farm video. Next week, a live stream from the three of us again, with probably the final live stream with all the essential updates that you guys need to know. So stay tuned for that. And, guys, have a great weekend. Up the Storm, up the Wars, fins up, Dolphins for the win, and we shall see you all very soon. Get your money for the feast in tonight, folks. If it's not there by the morn, no wristband, no food. Congratulations on selling out the campground, everybody. It's going to be one hell of an amazing weekend, and can't wait to see you all. Stay good, stay amazing, and there you go. Look at that. That sums it up right there. Looking forward to the event and meeting you all. Absolutely. We can't wait to get in there and be shaking hands like crazy and having fun with the doggos, with their dress up. And, yeah, it's going to be a heck of a good time. Thanks, gang. Be good. Reach out if you have any issues with the payments or you got any questions at all. Reach out, folks. We're here to help and make it as stress-free as possible for you. All right, guys. Be good to each other. See you soon.